Of course, he's gone straight for the glass furnace, which is the most interesting thing ever. Most urgent. Alright, I have an office to give to my bookkeeper, who is not... Right, it's militia commander, isn't it? I mean, should I tell him to stop? Because I don't think that their muscles are strong enough to punch through a giant squirrel's head. I mean, let's have a look at them now, because they must be, like, fucking buff as hell. Agile, slow to tire, and strong. Yep. What was that? Great sense of empathy, a good spatial sense. Yeah, they're getting some training here. Let's see, only combat. MISC. Shall they change the letters for those? Adept fighter. Talented striker. Yep. Oops. Okay. Just stop. Okay. I've stopped being a militia commander now. Did it die? It did! It died! You fucking killed it! You absolute badass. Flying squirrel woman? What? Where is this? Oh no. Attacking a horse? Oh shit. There's a bunch of flying squirrel women just appeared at the entrance. Well, fuck. Is my miner's a legendary miner already. That's why I only embark with one miner usually. Yeah, I think the fortress guards are... Fuck. Yeah, they seem to be pummeling the crap out of them. I don't know how the squirrel died. Like, I've seen screenshots from other people's games, and... Oh, that's who was getting the water. There you go. I received water. That was very satisfying. Yeah, it's because they kept passing out. But yeah, I've seen other people's screenshots, and it shows how the thing died in the combat log, and I have never ever had that. It doesn't happen for me. The combat log just ends. So I don't know how it died. I think it probably just bled out, because I don't see any other cause of death, really. But yeah, this flying squirrel woman just randomly attacked a horse, and then the yak cow kicked it in the neck, lightly tapping the target. That's like they're sparring, but... Flying squirrel woman. The battle rages. I must press on. Yeah. And then the horse kicked the flying squirrel woman in the leg, exploding it into gore to end the combat. What are you trying to eat? Like, for reals? You got all these walnuts. Hopefully they can eat walnuts. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to, but... Right, let's get stuff on the go. Metalsmith's Forge. There we go. Let's get that built there. Iron anvil, shale blocks. Cool. And there's some more combat going on. Wood furnace. So I need to make charcoal on repeat. Flying squirrel woman. I yield. I yield. What happened though? Gave into pain and then just suddenly collapsed somewhere, I guess. Very strange goings on out there. I shall choose to ignore the crazy squirrel people on my doorstep. Alright, you. Brew drink from fruit. I'm doing that currently. I have a big pot of cider that's currently spilling all over the place. The fermentation is a little bit rigorous. What is... What? New arrival. Let's expand this. Adequate herbalist. Oh, it tells me what they know. They are a novice of a particular style of poetry, music, and dance. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so they're herbalists, which is not fantastically useful, but now they're actually regularly gathering plants from outside. We also have a farmer, novice miller, grower, and dyer who knows the dance, the pantomime of pregnancy, which is interesting. Anybody else? Yep, we've got a purple dude who's a fish dissector. No. Bad fish dissector. Learn how to do jewelry. There you go. You're now the gem person. Whoop. Don't come in too quickly. So who we got here? We got a peasant. Wonderful. Still working. And a little baby stray reindeer calf. Oh. This looks like some kind of ranger. Yep. So they also know the phantom of pregnancy. Animal care, hunting. Okay, I don't normally like having my dwarves out hunting because they tend to make a mess, but whoops. I presume that means you have a crossbow with you. Yeah. Crossbow. No ammo? Am I seeing that right? We've got a shoe. Ah, there's your quiver. 30 iron bolts. Okay, you can come in and help kill those giant squirrels. So that looks like another peasant. It certainly is. Competent swords dwarf, though. Damn. Yeah, I think Vabok Azobhizir or something. I think you're going to be the actual militia commander. It'll make, what's her name a bit sad, but, we got an armorer. Sweet. Adequate armor smith who knows the phantom of pregnancy. We got a glassmaker. There's a dabbling fighter. They're also a fish person. No. No. Are you a vampire? You know a lot of stuff. I try to live and behave properly. 98 years old. They've not moved around a lot, so I don't think so. But don't make fish. So you know glass making. It's useful to have, I suppose. We got another ranger. Novice marks dwarf. Let's have a look at the inventory. They don't have a crossbow. Trapping. Well, they're an animal trainer. So that's cool. I guess I could train my dogs. I haven't done that yet. Anybody else? Nope, I think that's it. We're now up to 21 citizens. So we should start seeing people make random artifacts now. I need to pasture this reindeer calf before it starves to death. There we go. So yeah, let's set up an animal training zone. It's very cramped, this map, isn't it? I suppose I could do it up here. Perhaps. Perhaps not. I suppose it doesn't have to be outside, does it? It can be in here. Let's do it over the log stockpile. Let's see. Animal training. There we go. Let's train some dogs. I'm gonna train with the hunting dogs, I think. Hunting. Yeah, just a bunch of these female dogs. There we go. If I remember correctly, hunting dogs get a bonus to their sight range due to their training. Make charcoal is not happening. New arrival. Haven't you arrived yet? Train stray dog to hunt. Armor blacksmith. Should you not have furnace operating? No, it's in farming, isn't it? It's wood burning. Yes, just another incredible design decision. An animal has become a stray hunting dog. Hopefully not the one that just gave birth to puppies. Although it looks like it is, actually, yeah. Okay. Never mind. So... I should see... Let's have a look. Flying squirrel woman. Yeah, all of the giant flying squirrels have buggered off by the looks of things. So that's a bit sad. I don't think... Oh, someone's fishing. Who is it? Southern Swamps. I will find you. Oop. Someone is trying to fish. Flying squirrel woman is no longer stunned. That's good to know. It's good to give me a combat log of such things. Alright, so... I do have some more beds. Quite a few, actually. Which is good, because I'm going to need them now. With all of these extra mouths to sleep. Alright. I think that's it. Do we perhaps have any doors to go in those bedrooms? We do not. Let's make some. Right. Carpenters, I've made the rest of them out of wood. So, go ahead and build doors. Mason's workshop isn't doing anything useful. So I can make some chairs. You're making lavish meals. I'll turn that off repeat. Yeah, let's build extra workshops. It's always good to have just a bunch of extra workshops, really. So I'll have a couple of masons over here, followed by an extra carpenter's workshop. That way I can have chairs, tables, you know, just whatever, all being made at the same time. I don't have a refuse pile, because something in here is stinking up the place. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, can we have a refuse pile by the edge of the map? Because that's quite efficient with the use of space. Yes, it is. Oh, that's going to obnoxiously blink every time I look at it now. Oh well. Yeah, that's created a few jobs, hasn't it? We still have idlers, though. At least 12. So... let's find my hunter. Are you my hunter? No. It's a bit difficult to tell which one of them is. It must be you, because you're off wandering around somewhere. Yep. P, work animals, hunting dogs. There we go. So, those flying squirrel women are all climbing that tree. These dogs are all running around for some reason. I guess they're following the hunter. I don't see them, though. There's so many dogs. So probably drain these pools. I think they'll fill up again, though. Right, is my... let's remember the keys. Let's take... I should have... Not wrestler. Oh, I need to assign a uniform for this. Well, let's just disband the squad. They need a uniform to tell me what skills they have. Competent swords dwarf, this Vabok peasant or something. I wonder why it doesn't describe them as a swords dwarf, though. We have a novice wrestler. Right, so that's Cadol. I don't know. They're too useful to just put them in the military, really. Expedition leader is also an adequate fighter. They did join in the Great Squirrel pummeling for a while. Novice wrestler, yep. So we'll just have Vabok in the military for the time being. He doesn't have a uniform, but oh, what happened over there? Somebody fell in the water, I think. That's a dead squirrel woman. It certainly is. I wonder how she died. She started punching the hunting dog. A hunting dog attacked, but she jumped away. Let's see, what was the killing blow, though? I guess it's just another one that just mysteriously bled to death. It's a bit of a chaotic area, this. Lots of animals all squished into one little area. Ranger cancels fish. Well, at least I found who the bloody fisher is. It's a Rovod. No. Bad. So now I've got some fish sitting around that are just going to go rotten because... Are you still fishing? I will push you in the river. Yeah, they're still fishing. Rovod! You're supposed to be a hunter, and you're there, like, slapping fish around and stuff. Honestly. He didn't catch anything. What a shock. What's going on now? The hunting dog shakes the flying squirrel woman around by the head. And sadly, they won't butcher the squirrel woman? I don't see their corpse, though. What's that? Little birdie. Oh, it's a kakapo. Yeah, I don't see the corpse. Interesting. So, if I find farmers, tanners, giant flying squirrel leather. There is a butcher's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Well, there's nothing in it, so I don't know. But yeah, let's see. We've got a bookkeeper assigned, and they've not been doing anything, I don't think. Or at least, so they need a meager office. We've done that. Enter thoughts and preferences. Where do I set the... there we go. Highest precision, all accounts accurate. So they should go off to their office. Yep, there they are. Sat down doing the stuff. Good shit. So I should actually know exactly what I have in terms of sand. Yes. So I have 200 sand. What I would like to do is order that to be dumped, but not all of it. That means I have 200 bags, I think? But yeah, we'll keep some sand just in case we need it. What is this H on the side of my screen? Reports. Oh, it's a hunting report. Okay. Yeah, it shows how often I actually let people hunt. But yeah, he's off shooting a kakapo. That's okay. Okay, why do I have my dump zone? That's the question. I guess, I don't know. I shall have it here in the corner of the sand stockpile, garbage dump. There we go. There's going to be plenty of jobs for people now. Whee! Look at him go. Oh, that just tanked the frame rate. It just knocked about 50 FPS off it. Oops. Cadol has become a broker. You already were a broker. What I want to know is if it... Does it create... Yeah, it's just a pile of sand now. So you don't get individual sand items on the floor. So this sand will become unusable, sadly. What is that? Doors, of course. Okay, let's Let's see how many doors we've got. I'll have one for here. One for here. I shall repurpose that bookkeeper's office as a bedroom at some point when I actually get some offices built. That's it for that. How many beds is that? It's 24, I think. So we got enough for everybody. Well, 23 actually. So I don't need to worry too much about that. Okay, is everything not brought in from here? Cloth and leather and parchment are sat around on there. Is that what those mushroom tiles are? Can I use K to look at it? It might just be the grass underneath it, actually. So we need a cloth stockpile then. Let's get that in here. Finished goods pile. Go in here. There we go. That's going to create a lot more jobs for them. And here's all of the mugs that we've made. Excellent. So yeah, I do eventually plan to build a tavern, I think over this river. I think that would be very nice. Oh my god. Speaking of very nice. Okay, so this were-lizard is right here under my mouse cursor. You can see it. It's a large lizard twisted into humanoid form. It's crazed for blood and flesh. Yeah, it will most certainly get some. So is there anybody close to them? Does not look like it. So basically, my only possible way of dealing with this is hiding. So I can pull a lever, which, yeah, I'll tell them to do that now. Like, do it very now. There's somebody stood right next to it, so they might just get it done in time. So let's see, where is it? Let's watch it come across. It's chasing my livestock, which I'm kind of okay with. That's more or less what they're pastured outside for. Besides not starving to death. So let's follow the were-lizard. Okay, it's chasing yaks. It can swim, apparently. And I think that's a buffalo, actually, isn't it? Yeah, so it hasn't... Oh, it turned into a goblin. There you go. So it hasn't actually killed this water buffalo. It's, let's see. Head is torn open, his head is bruised, his tail is torn open, his tail is dented. His lower body is cut open and his neck is cut open. So I could order my squad to kill this goblin, but it's probably just going to run off the map at the moment. I will have to pull the lever again immediately, if you don't mind. Where's it gone? Right, it's going to be difficult to find it. Outpost liaison, why are you still here? Preferences, inventory, wound, status. I'm not sure why they're still here. Oh, they've come for diplomacy and to relax. So they may actually want to do that. But yeah, I believe... there's the goblin. It's friendly. It's also currently underwater. I left the map, I think. Yep. Okay, so no casualties. Unless this water buffalo dies horribly in the meantime. I'm going to repasture all of these animals. That's nice. Sadly, they still don't, they still don't look after animals. If I make it somebody's pet, and I'll feed it and give it water, I think. So it's the water buffalo bull, isn't it? Yep. So make that somebody's pet. There's somebody dragging it back to the stockpile. Back to the pasture. Yes, not stockpile. It's unconscious, so they basically just dragged it along the ground for about 100 yards. I suppose I need a corpse stockpile. Otherwise those squirrel people are just gonna be hanging around the entrance being rotten all day. There we go. Oh, they put a bunch of bits on there. What are those? Lower front tooth. Lots of them. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's what happens if I hide that menu. There's just nothing there, like some kind of dark abyss. It's a very, very, very tiny block. It feels cozy, though.